are you first? Why aren't you at work? Why aren't you at work? Hey, girl. Cindy, I did not forget about you. I got you when I get home. I've been working. As soon as I get home tonight, I got you covered. Rev's in the house. Hi, Ann. Hi, Rev. Cindy Brown Ocean is stalking me. I think she's stalking me. I turn on and she's in there before anybody. Cindy, if you're in love with me, just say so. Let's get it over with. Hi, Lee. By the way, guys, today I look exceptionally good. I look like a damn model. Look how good I look. I'm gonna act like I'm being, I'm in deep thought. Now I'm a model in a bar. There's a reason I was voted #1 handsomest live by Cataract magazine. You go, girl. That's what she said. Sorry, that was horrible. That was horrible. What's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Boogie Bob. I just came from the Hard Rock. Over there, I don't know where. The Hard Rock. And I'm going to be walking through Times Square. I thought I'd bring you with me. Well, as good as I look, why wouldn't I bring you with me? Cindy Brown Ocean was my business partner. She was the first person in here today. It's like she's sitting at home waiting for her phone to go ding. So she go, Bob's on, Bob's on. Looks like the gorilla did some methamphetamines today. He wilding out. He's like dry hump in the air. And Spider-Man is a spider woman. She got a long ass braid in the back. Guys, this is not going to be exciting. It's not going to be great. I pretty much can guarantee it's going to be shit. So if you're into shitty live streams, today's your day. Hey, girl. All right. We're just walking. I know what you're thinking. Man, Boogie Bob's handsome. He must have it made. Guys, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure being the most handsome man in Times Square. It's not easy living up to their expectations. Look at the joy I bring this woman. Look at the smile on her face. It's a lot. It's a lot to prognosticate against. I rush to get to Hard Rock. I get to Hard Rock. I get a 911 call from one of my other venues. Thank God it's only about 10 blocks away. Bob, the workers didn't get the email schedule. It starts in 20 minutes. So, of course, I get right down there. Guys, this guy, I've never seen this young man not reading. But he also has a cat. This might be his 4th or 5th cat. He has a sign, something about his parents. I don't know, the sign always changes. But he's right here. He's playing with his cat. He's always reading. Always. It says, sorry. It says homeless with cat, currently saving to move. Well, he's been moving for like 9 years. So, if you want to help the guy, but he's been moving for 9 years. He's the only one out here with a cat. You want to come out here, you want to be different. Set yourself apart from the others. Everybody's got a dog. Usually a pit bull.
How much is actually right here?
This is where you put your wallet in your front pocket. This is my friend Ninja. Hi Ninja.
Hello, Boogie Bob.
How are you, Playboy?
Check it out.
It's good to see you. Need money for a waifu. I want to know what a waifu is.
Waifu is his wife in Japanese.
Waifu?
Yeah, his waifu and husbando.
I love it. Guys, if you're at home, he needs money for a waifu.
Watch, you're gonna get so many reviews. I strongly suggest everyone get a waifu.
Everybody should get. Listen, you say it, it's law. Let's do it.
It's not law. It's just
You're the most humble guy out here.
It's
Ninja,
a suggestion.
there's a reason why everybody loves you. You're a good person. God bless you, brother. Could somebody Google waifu for me? Because I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Waifu. Apparently, I'm going to get a lot of reviews on the waifu. By the way, if it's your first time in here, we're going to do a tour of Times Square in a few minutes. The do's and don'ts. The do's is about 4, and the don't is about 650. Waifu is a term for a fictional character, usually in anime or related media, that someone has something. Well, you heard it from Rev here first, folks. I don't got my glasses on, so I can't see nothing. Look at this nice lady here. She's selling fruit cups. Look how nice the presentation is. She's got grapes and watermelons, different papayas, mangoes. You gotta admire her hustle. Guys, I'm going to be doing... Oh boy, where are you going, girl? There's my next ex. Can you buy it? I'm going to be doing a new series called 30 Days of Bruce Willis, where I will watch $30 days in a row. Okay, look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. He's got a thing full of money. I can't hear him. He doesn't look like he's happy to be out here. God bless the little guy. I was going to do 60 Bruce Willises in 60 days. One per movie per day. But honestly, his last 50 movies have been so horrific, I can't do it. His last 60 movies, he's a retired Navy SEAL. His daughter's been kidnapped by warlords. On YouTube, Visions of Hell videos. No, thank you. Bruce Willis is General Johnson, covert operative, was drawn back into action. There's like 60 of them. I can't do it, bruh. So I'll do the, I was going to do a randoms, but I can't. So what I will do is just 60 random, 30. It started off as 60, but I don't think I can make it 60. 30 random Bruce Willises. I can do that. I could do the Pulp Fiction and the Die Hard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. The Last Boy Scout. I could do those. Hi, Surfboard. How are you? We're just walking and talking. Okay, see that? That was crazy. If you rewind it, that car right there, that Mercedes, he's looking at it right now. That Mercedes right there just had a very huge chunk fall from that building right there. A huge chunk. So when you see shit falling off the sky like that, you don't get worried. You should be wearing a helmet out here, Playboy. This thing just fell. 50 stories. And just landed on the top of that damn Mercedes. Somebody rewind that. Dip it, dip it. Never mind that. All right. Guy's out here working. He's going to get hit like Chicken Little. The sky is falling. Tatiana Vasquez is in the house. Hi, Tati. Guys, Tati's one of my employees of the month. One of the best of the best. Tati, Cindy's in here too. Pretty soon I'll have my whole damn company in here. The funny thing is I have more, if my employees all joined right now, it would quadruple the size of this chat. So guys, the hottest show on HBO right now, it's a mini-series called The Jinx. The Jinx Volume 2 just came out. And it's a story of Robert Durst. Robert Durst was a billionaire. His family is still one of the most wealthy families in America. They're one of the biggest real estate companies in New York City. Well, they own this one here. That's called the Knickerbocker. Robert Durst's wife, Kathy, turned up missing like in 1970 something. They even did a movie about it, starring Ryan Gosling. His wife turned up missing, and the girl, his best friend that helped him dispose of his wife, she was murdered 10 years later. And it turns out he was killing everybody. He just died in prison after finally getting a life sentence. At least 4 bodies they know of, but Robert Durst, the Jinx, his family owned that right there. It was very hard to prosecute him because he would give money to everybody. When you're a very wealthy person, you give money. So we're going to start the tour right now. Guys, this is 42nd Street. We call it 40 Deuce if you're from the hood. Cuatro Dos if you're Latino. So this is 42nd Street. This was the most notorious street in the history of New York City ever. And that's because of that strip right there between 7th and 8th. If you watch movies like Taxi Driver or Midnight Cowboy, any of those grungy Al Pacino type of movies from the 80s, the 70s, it all had to do with this street right here, 42nd Street. If you follow it down, you're going to run into my neighborhood, which is 2 blocks down, which is Hell's Kitchen. If you go another couple blocks down, you're going to run into the Hudson River, and then you'll run into New Jersey, right across the river. This is the west side. Yay, yay! West side. We're on between 7th and 6th. The next light down there is 6th. The next one is 5th. 5th Avenue separates Manhattan. Like this line right here. This sidewalk, crosswalk. The right side, that's 5th Avenue. The right side of 5th Avenue, which is all this, is the west side. The left side of 5th Avenue is the east side. So when you picture the Jeffersons moving on up to the east side, it was on the east side of 5th Avenue. If you go down another block, you're going to run into Bryant Park, the New York Library. Another couple blocks down, you're going to run into the Chrysler Building. And of course, Grand Central Terminal. But today, you're getting a tour, free of charge, of Times Square. As you know, Times Square was discovered by Benedict Arnold in 1427. I think. I could be wrong. I'm not good at facts. This is where Abraham Lincoln fought the Germans. All right. Shall we proceed? 42nd, right here, is where Times Square starts. Boom. I'm now in Times Square. 42nd to 47th. It's only 5 blocks long, folks. In those 5 blocks, you're going to see 45 carts of people selling fruit cups. Every kind of fruit known to man. Get it right here. Get your fruits. I'm going to take you through and show you some stuff that you may or may not have seen. Times Square gets 360,000 people a day on average. On average. Hi there. Ooh, 25% off at Hard Rock?
Yes, your whole meal.
Girl, I love it. Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Guys, you may or may not know I'm affiliated with Hard Rock. I've been with them for about 30 years. I'm no longer at this one here. I opened up Orlando, Miami, all the ones in New York. I'm now at the Hard Rock Hotel, which has no affiliation to this. But I'm going to show you this Hard Rock in a second. 25% off. I might have to take one of my shorties. Shit, I could afford to take all of my shorties. All 45. What's poppin'? All 45 of my shorties. Hey, girl. Don't look too long. Guys, I feel extremely handsome today, so all the ladies are showing love. I might start getting tips. So we started at 42nd. I showed you nothing so far. But this is where the tour gets fun. My lawyer said I have to do this in quotes because if it's not fun, you can't sue me. We are now at 43rd. We are going to go to 44th, 45th, 46th, and we're going to end up at that billboard right there, which is the Coca-Cola sign, which is 47th. Then we'll be done. Going to show you some stuff while we're here. Many of you have already seen the tour. I say go get a sandwich. Sandwich is better than this tour all day long. Hi, RJ. The first stop on the tour is what I call the world's smallest police station. Right there. You can call it a substation. It is now open again for the first time since the pandemic. They put gates up in front because you couldn't go in, it's too small. I always say if you arrest 3 people, 2 of them have to sit outside while you book 1 inside. It's a tiny, tiny, tiny police department right here in Times Square. The other thing that's tiny right here in Times Square It's got the American flag on it. This is a recruiting station. This recruiting station went up in 1947. It's got the Air Force, the Army, the Navy, and the Marines. And someone told me the Coast Guard, but I can't confirm nor deny. They recruit about 1,000 people a year. It was about 3 a day. But I have not seen it open since, again, before the pandemic. The pandemic came and shot down a lot of stuff. One thing you will notice in Times Square is that. That is a camera. That is a camera. That is a camera. That is a camera. They got cameras everywhere. You don't want to pick your nose in Times Square or you're going to be on a damn camera. That's a fact. So we're going to get to start showing you some of the cool historical landmarks. The first is this giant billboard right here. Right behind it is 1 Times Square. That's the address, 1 Times Square. In 1904, don't quote me, somewhere around there, the New York Times newspaper decided to come up here to Times Square. It was not called Times Square at the time. It was more of a swampy area. When the New York Times came up here and built that building and had the huge newspaper, everything else moved in after, and it became Times Square. So if there would have been a company called the Poopy Company, it would be Poopy Square. So Times Square sounds kind of cool. It has nothing to do with what time it is. It is the New York Times. On the top of that building right there is the ball drop. Now, I had my ball drop in college, but that's not what I'm talking about. This is the ball drop that Dick Clark was famous for New Year's Eve. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year! The ball drop is right on top of this building, and I'm going to show it to you in a few minutes. But right now, we're just walking and talking. This is the first person, I don't even think he's looking at it, the first person I've ever seen near it in over 30 years of covering this. This is the Medal of Honor recipients of New York State. These are all the Medal of Honor winners from every war we've ever had. If you don't know what the Medal of Honor it is, the Medal of Honor is the highest award for valor in action against an enemy force, which can be bestowed upon an individual serving in the armed services of the United States. This is the Civil War. This is everybody who got this Medal of Honor in the Civil War. And then they have all the other Indian campaigns. Sorry guys, got a phone call. Then you got everything over here. Then you got World War I. These are your recipients of World War I. Guys, there's only 10 on here. World War II. Of course, Korea. My father was a Korean war vet. Vietnam. My father was a Vietnam war vet. And then you got the War on Terror. Shout out to all of our veterans. But this is here, and it's just a shame because I think it's such a beautiful thing, and I've never seen anyone stop and look at it, not once. I cover it every time I come, and I will cover it every time I come. Over here, guys, you have the Paramount Building. Don't believe me, just watch. The Paramount Building at one time was the most beautiful venue in New York City. It has a theater inside with 3,500 seats. And in that theater, you could, at the time, see movies and shows. This is where Elvis Presley debuted his Love Me Tender. Love me tender, love me true. And then after that it became a bunch of things. But then it was the WWF restaurant with wrestling. And now it is the Hard Rock Cafe. And there's also a Taco Bell, which is always fun. All right, I don't know what this dude's doing. But he's dancing right in the middle of the street. Dancing in the street. They're dancing in Chicago, down in New Orleans. Guys, if you're in New York City, you're going to see this a lot. If you don't know what this is a grate for the subway. Whenever you see this, there's a subway below it. On the really cold winter days, the homeless will lay on this because the heat will come up. Right here, guys, is a very popular TV show, Good Morning America. I've met so many huge stars there. You could literally come out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and see a new star every day because they go in and they do the show. It's a TV studio right there. And if you like CBS, CBS is across the street. We're still walking. Here we have a protest. You will never come to New York, to Times Square, and not see some sort of protest. This is about Taiwan. I don't know the politics of Taiwan that much, so I can't speak on it as much as I'd like to. They've got news crews out here. That's a newscaster. I don't know where the hell she's from, but that's a newscaster. You've got a Free Taiwan sign. This looks like an impromptu rally. I see a whole lot of Taiwanese people here, and I support anything that makes the world a better, more caring, giving place. So I don't know what's going on, but I pray that it gets better. I know you don't go out to protest when things are good, so I'm sure it's something that's causing people pain and grief, and I don't like it. All right, so we started on 42nd, we did 43rd, now we're on 44th. I want to get to the Broadway shows now because I think they're important. Right now, the fifth caller gets free tickets to my ball sack. It's a brand new show off Broadway. It's actually in my apartment. It's called My Ball Sack. And I think you'd probably enjoy... Okay, that was stupid. I apologize. I apologize. My Ball Sack had really bad reviews. So, that's 44th Street. If you guys want to see a Broadway show, they are not on Broadway. Now that's the Lion King, that's the big boy on the block. Technically, that would be considered Broadway, even though this right here is Broadway, and Broadway really doesn't exist in Times Square anymore. It's a sidewalk. This is 7th Avenue. But the Broadway shows are on the side streets. In fact, Alicia Keys' show is right there. Alicia Keys, born and raised in this neighborhood, literally has a show on there, Hell's Kitchen. So if you want to see a Broadway show, they're not on Broadway. Broadway show means that it seats 500. That signifies Broadway show. 500 or more, Broadway show. $4.99 or less, off-Broadway show. That's the difference. Off-Broadway is a smaller venue. Broadway show just means it's a big-ass venue. Now this right here, guys, is the Viacom building. And for years, this was VH1. It's CBS News now. VH1, if you like the Rolling Stones or the Stone Temple Pilots. I have a great video where I actually teach my viewers how to meet celebrities. And on that particular day, I introduced my friends to Aerosmith and Martin Lawrence. So if you haven't seen that video, you type in Aerosmith. And Rev, if you're here, can you pull that up? Yeah, I think it's still on there. I teach you how to go to New York and meet celebrities. It's not as easy as you think it is. There are rules to it. And I am the greatest So I have a video where you can actually meet Aerosmith, and we met the whole band right there. So this was VH1. On the other end, where that blue sign, that blinking pink sign, that was MTV. VH1 was on this side, right down the block. In the same building was MTV, and MTV was Carson Daly. Carson Daly had TRL, which stood for Total Request Live, and every single day it was a madhouse because every day it was Backstreet Boys or Whitney Houston or O-Town, whoever. I have a lot of footage of that as well. So Alicia Keys' dress is gone. They have replaced it with Elton John's Statue of Liberty dress that he wore when he played in the Bronx. We're still walking. I hear the Temptations. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hand was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Everybody at home. I never got a chance to meet him.
Here we go.
Mama told me a bunch of shit about him. Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth.
Oh yeah.
You know what Mama
Hey
said?
guys, we're gonna do it on three. On three. Guys, whatever you do not mess up. Everybody's watching you guys.
Come on,
All right?
bro. Come on.
Open up.
September.
Open up. I tell you what.
The day I'll always remember.
Israel, you're gonna go down.
Cause that was the day
You guys flip
that my daddy died.
all at the same time. I repeat.
Come on, bro. You're dragging it. You're dragging it. Come on.
These guys are watching you. All right?
Bad things about him.
Get ready.
Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth.
Mama just
Guys, this is just a warm-up, okay?
Papa was a Rolling
This is just a
Stone.
warm-up.
Wherever he hung his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left was alone. Come on, y'all. This could be the worst show I've ever seen. There we go. Yes!
This is just a warm-up, guys.
Just a warm-up, guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. New York City, make some noise, guys. That is not easy. Make some noise, New York. Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Now,
Now they
live
always
show,
stop.
Live audience. Live show, live audience. Live audience, live show.
Step up to
Now,
the call.
guys, this show consists of energy, okay? I repeat, this show consists of energy. So when we wake it up, you wake it up. If you wake it up, we wake it up. Now, guys, I need one favor.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna move you guys up to the orange cones, and we're gonna start the
Say,
show.
give me. No, brother, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's for the tourists. I want to show you guys the routine, but sorry, guys, keep dragging it. That's how they get the tips. I get it. Should I be a Karen right now? Excuse me. Please do the act. She's out here working. She's cutting up watermelons. She's making her little fruits. See, here's a little entrepreneur. He got a little cart with a bunch of water in it. Waters are $1, folks. You're out here thirsty, you ain't gonna find no water in New York for $1. Not in Times Square, anyway. We're just walking. We're just walking. Guys, I know what you're thinking. Wow, it's crowded. No. Guys, this is a Tuesday at 6. Not that crowded. Try coming here in November. Some of the best sexual experiences I've ever had was walking through here, surrounded by 800 people. One time I had a guy, he had his hand in my front pocket for 45 minutes. Finally, I told him after 2 hours, stop it. That's not going to go down here, sir. I'll give you 1 more hour. Okay, we got some action. I got cops. Guys, it's almost virtually impossible to get arrested in Times Square. You had to do something really stupid to get pulled over in Times Square. This guy got 4 cops in his car. He's got a white shirt. I don't like the looks of this one. If you get too close, they like to kick you out. Okay, I got a young driver. I'm not worried about the cops. I'm worried about the driver getting pissed off at me. I got 1, 2, 3. By the way, you don't see many female white shirts. See a little female, fine little shorty. Excuse me, God bless her. She's tatted up. She might come over and kick my damn ass. They did something they weren't supposed to do. Cops don't do this. They typically don't care to do this. They got other things going on. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cops. And one's a dreaded white shirt. By the way, we got a live DJ across the street. I'm going to take off my shirt and go dance for about 20 minutes. I think I could probably get about 30 bucks in tips with my shirt off. I don't see anything interesting or fun happening here, so we're going to keep it moving. She's doing the old fake, looking for her license and her ID. Girl, just tell them you ain't got it. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. Typically the cops won't mess with you. Oh, that's why. That's why. They try to be cute. Look. The cops took the plate. He's holding her plate in the hand. He got the plate right there. That's a rental or something. I get high on your memory. He's holding the license plate in his damn hand. The worst part about it is they're in the bike lane, so all these bikes have to take their lives into their hands by driving out into that crap. Should I tell the cop I demand to know what's going on as a taxpayer? Guys, so this is a very, very, very busy street. And then you see this guy. Look at it. He's got a 2,000-pound cart. He's just gonna push it right up the street. He don't care. You're gonna have to go around his ass. I don't care. Here they come. They changing lanes. So what else they got? What's their other alternative? All right, I don't think anything good is going to unwind here. All 5 cops' heads are on a swivel. We're just gonna keep it moving. Look at this guy. He got a little tiny one. He got a little daughter on the bike. We're just walking. Nothing great going on here.
We walked right by when we got off.
Beep, beep, beep. Oh, Spider-Man. And what's his face? It's Spider-Man and what's his face? So the problem is you want to be on your bike, but you want to also film it. It's very dangerous. Girl, you better put that damn phone down. You're going to get hurt. This moron's driving with one hand with her phone doing this. Girl, you're going to get hurt. Drive with both hands, at least in Times Square. There's too much shit going on out here, folks. Most people right here will cross the street and don't realize that this is a bike lane. By the way, guys, there's the Pele soccer store, the greatest soccer player of all time. I met him with Muhammad Ali and the same day Bill Clinton. How crazy is that? But anyways, I did an amazing Pele in-depth store. If you like soccer, football, if you like football, you can go and check out my Pele video. It's on my channel. Also, I've got the Hershey store video. I've got the M&M store video. I've got a whole lot of videos on there. A whole lot of videos on it. I'm not just a pretty face. I mean, I am, but come on, brother. Look at how handsome I look. No wonder all the ladies are stopping and looking at me. No wonder the men clutch their woman just a little tighter when I walk by. I don't get it. I didn't get it before, but now I get it. I see what you see. I look like a young, slightly overweight Christopher Reeve. Before the... Oh, look, I found Waldo. I've been looking for Waldo forever. There goes Waldo right there. You know, I used to have this gray and red sweater that I used to wear. Not all the time. But apparently I wore it one time to a nightclub back home, back in California. And the next week, I didn't even think about it. I wore it again. And my friend walked up, he goes, dude, you look like Freddy Krueger. He goes, you wore that shit last Friday. I go, oh, crap. As handsome as I am, I'm very insecure. Most of us handsome guys, supermodels, are insecure. But as a famous YouTuber, the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to name drop. That's tacky. It's not cool. Just yesterday, I was telling Tom Cruise and Whoopi Goldberg, I said, you know, when you name drop, it's just not cool. And I told Nicki Minaj, I'm not the type to name drop. All right, guys, just so you remember, some of you will know, some of you will not know, the biggest reggaeton artist on the planet is Farruko. Farruko, tens of millions of albums sold. He's the biggest on the planet. He is at Hard Rock Friday night. I'm taking you with me. If you don't care about it, I don't even know who the hell he is. I don't listen to reggaeton. But if you're a reggaeton person, you're gonna be like tripping out. He's bigger than Pitbull, all of those guys. So I just wanted to bring you with me. I had an hour to kill. I'm gonna take you up to McDonald's. When I was at McDonald's earlier, there was about 10 homeless guys out front. We're gonna go buy a big ass bag of cheeseburgers. I don't do the, hey guys, look at this burger. Guys, I'm gonna give that guy a... So I'll shut off when we get up there, but I'm gonna walk up there. If they're still there, we're gonna go feed some people. And I always get an extra 2 for me. I mean, I'm hungry. Can I eat? We didn't really finish the tour, but there's 46. This one's 47. Right now we're in Duffy Square. The whole thing is called Times Square. The whole thing is Times Square, but this particular area is Duffy Square. And that is because it's named after Father Duffy. Father Duffy was a chaplain during World War I. And he does not hold a gun in his statues. He holds a Bible. You can see the Bible there. And he was so beloved. They did a movie about him. I always think it was Gregory Peck. I could be wrong. But the Fighting 69th. And I gotta say, he's a tourist. Because I know the Mighty Bull will get mad if I don't say he's a tourist. But this is, look at this monk over here. Is this a monk or is this a playboy? Look. You look like a damn player. All right. If you're new to the channel, this is the giant hot dog. It's 65 feet long. It's been here over a month. And every day at noon, they erect it. Obviously as a sign of the fallacy, a phallic symbol. It's on the hydraulics. It's 65 foot long, big ass mustard on top. And it actually, from this position, stands straight up. I used to stand straight up, but that was back in college. Anyways, it is culminated by the climax of confetti.
So we ask all you lovely people,
and you can see the confetti on the tip. That black nozzle right there will shoot out confetti every day at 12 o'clock. Very classy. Very classy.
Hold it up, we're coming around.
I actually hung out with this guy at my bodega. I follow him. Escobar.
Hey fellas, I got my first $20. Where you from? Make some noise for Texas!
Hey, I'm from Texas. Guys, this is the TKTS. Times Square is coming to an end, but this is the TKTS. Those are the famous red steps. The TKTS is an acronym. I think it's an acronym for tickets. I could be wrong. You can get tickets here for Broadway shows. These are off-Broadway. Remember I told you off-Broadway. Friends, the musical. I can't wait to see what Joey's up to this time. Dungeons and Dragons. The Blue Man Group. These are smaller. Remember, 499 seats or less is an off-Broadway show. If you want to go see the Friends musical, you come here. 50% off. You can go for $48 today. typically is day of show. Up here is the big boys. This is where the big boys play. The Notebook, The Outsider, Tommy, The Who. Appropriate Back to the Future, which is right down the street. I'm going to actually walk by Back to the Future in a second. So stick around, guys. And there's Cabaret, there's Chicago. And some of you were there when Pam Anderson was starring in Chicago. And I asked her to marry me. And I told everybody all week that I was going to go meet Pam Anderson and ask her to marry me. Oh, and there was a bunch of naysayers on here. There was a whole bunch of naysayers that said, Boogie Bob, first of all, you're not going to see Pam Anderson. And second of all, you're not going to have the guts to ask her to marry you. And I'm looking if I have the intro on here or not. Nope. Not on there. You have to take my word for it. On my intro. Things are made of, these streets where you fire you. Alright. That's the official, unofficial New York song. It used to be Frank Sinatra. Hey Rev, can you pull up my intro? I think I put it on my thing a bunch of times because I do have the best intro in New York City. I have the best YouTube channel of anybody in this area right here, right now, except her. Hers is better. But him, I'm better. Well, his is better too. See that guy walking over there who doesn't have a YouTube channel? Mine is better than his. We're just walking. I hope you had a good time. Guys, I have been at home unable to walk for like 2 months. Not walk very far. Today I'm out running around all over the place. I feel like a young kid again. I feel like a young 78-year-old man today. Anybody in here from Portugal? Where's my Portuguese friends at? I want to show you something cool. Before I take you to McDonald's, I'm winding down, but there are a couple cool things left. A couple really cool things left that I want to show you. One is a store that sells only, well, this one sells only socks. It's called Happy Socks. Ain't nothing but socks. Well, that's not that unusual. It's just a store that sells socks. Hi, can I get shoes? No. Just socks. But this one. The Portuguese people are very serious when it comes to sardines. So serious that we created a magical show to celebrate them. Now in Times Square, New York, the ocean is the illustrious master of ceremonies, revealing to the world the wonders of a delicious flavor handmade in Mertosa, Portugal, by over 100 artisans who are dedicated to skillfully preparing the best canned fish since 1942. Get into the magic of the fantastic world of the Portuguese sardine. You guys ready? Because if you've never seen it before, you're not going to believe what I'm getting ready to show you. This is a sardine shop that only sells sardines. And they're works of art. This ain't the kind you get at the Stop and Go. Look at this. Each can is just gorgeous, painted. Tells you that, by the way, they're each like 20 bucks. Some are more. They have hundreds and hundreds of different kinds. Each one will have a different flavor. Here's mackerel fillets. Fillets de Gavola. And look at this. 1942. So you're saying, well, I don't want to eat no damn 200-year-old. No. First of all, my math is off. But 1942, but that's not the year of the canning. I'm going to show you that. All of these are different. This might be lemon. This is, I can't read the label. The English labels are over there. But these are all in Portuguese, and people come here and lose their damn minds. This is oatmeal balls with vegetables. I don't know if that sounds intriguing. Oatmeal balls with vegetables. Each can is hand painted. Wait till I show you the sets. But look at this, guys. These are for people who were born in years. Let's say your grandma was born in 1918. Grandma, I got you this. 1920, 22, 26. Now, I was born in 1907, so I don't think they have mine here. But you can see, 38. Look at this. 42, 48, 50, 54. Rev was born in 1954, so his is here. And look at this. Here's me. 1962. Look at what it says here. Tom Cruise, Axl Rose. The hell does that mean? Oh, was Tom Cruise and Axl Rose both born in 1962? What the hell? Oh, I didn't know they were doing it like that. This is Bono. Was Bono born in 1960? Let's go to the younger. Let's see who's born in 1978. Let's see. Nelly Furtado. Fly like a bird, I often fly away. Kobe Bryant. 1978. You see the names right there. So that's kind of cool. I didn't know that they had the names. Ronaldo, Colin Farrell, my good buddy, Colin Farrell.
Are all
So-
the exact same thing?
I was just looking. Did you notice this? Did you know that they had the birth dates of certain celebrities on there?
Yeah.
I just picked up the one that said Tom Cruise. I go, what the hell's Tom Cruise got to do with it? So,
It's not his favorite, Surdy.
yeah, no, definitely. Very, very cool, though. Thank you for showing me that.
But these ones here are different places.
Girl, I might know this store better than you. I bring my viewers in here all the time. I'm fascinated by this store.
Well,
Just
welcome.
get pretty busy.
It does. It
Portuguese
happens to me.
people lose their damn mind when they come in here.
They definitely are shocked.
I feel you. The first time I walked in, I go, it's a store that sells sardines, bro. And they got a couple cookbooks.
Yeah.
But very, very nice. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Asthma.
What is it?
Asthma.
Asthma?
Like breathing.
Like asthma?
Yeah.
I love it. I'm Bob. Thank you, Asthma. I'm Bob and you're Asthma. All right.
You said Bob?
Yep, B-O-B. Nice to meet you too, hon. Thank you. All right. You're a bad one, too. So, look at this dude. He's just sitting there chilling. So, guys, as she was saying earlier, these are the ones that are really artistic. Look at these guys. They throwing a damn party. So, and if you like the gold, look at this. Get yourself a damn gold. Grandma, Merry Christmas. What'd you get me? I got you sardines. I'm fascinated by this store because, guys, they go all the way up. All the way up. And these are the gift packs. And again, you can see the prices here now. See, they're $19. You want it with tomatoes? They got you covered. They got you covered. Super duper cute. And these are the cookbooks. And around the world, you can look. She's juggling them. Asthma, thank you so much. I really appreciate your help. You too, hon. That was Asthma. Asthma's cute. Super cute. It's my cuteness that overwhelms them. We were like two ships that passed in the night. Two beautiful, cute ships. I'd go back and give her my phone number, but I don't want to hurt her. The trail of broken hearts I've left crumpled across America. I don't want to add to the crumpled heart list. Fly like a bird, I often fly away. I don't know what my daddy. We're just walking. Look at this guy. He's on the bike. He's got the balloons over there. You're like, well, how's he get them? Well, he's over here. He's making them right here. Making the balloons right here. He just sits there, makes them. Goes back and makes some more. And then heads over to Times Square and sells his wares. By the way, guys, I have great videos on my channel where you could watch them make the donuts. Right here. What the hell's this place called? The Donuts. What the hell is it? Donuts. You get old, you forget shit. Krispy Kreme. And over here I have several wonderful videos of M&M World. It's 3 floors of M&Ms. And over here I have a great video of Butt Plug World. It's 5 floors of butt plugs, every kind and style and shape for any occasion. Every kind of butt plug known to man. When I first moved to New York, they had this Sbarro's right here. Sbarro's Pizza. The funny thing was, there was one there, and like one there, and one there. That's Sbarro's, 3 Sbarro's right on the same block. Tell me that's not a money laundering operation. We're just walking. I hope you had a good time on my my impromptu tour of Times Square. Oh, to be young and in love in New York City. Fly me to the moon. Let me play amongst the stars. Let me see what springtime's like in Jupiter and Mars. In other words, I want to film this lady right here. I have to film this lady because she's a famous cat person. She's been on my show before. She has a cat on her backpack. Fill my heart with song. Look at her. I'm kind of just stalking her. This is what I did to Rosie Perez. I walked behind Rosie Perez for like 14 blocks. I have to catch you. I think she sees me walking behind her. Miss, I've met you before.
Oh, you did?
I'm a big fan of you and your cat.
Oh, thank you.
What's your Instagram?
Oh, it's sponge cake.
Sponge Cake.
Yeah.
Where's your husband? I haven't seen him around.
He's at home now.
Hey, which one is it? Is this Sponge Cake?
Yeah, it's Sponge Cake.
Hi, Sponge Cake. Sponge Cake has been on my show like 5 times. I'm Boogie Bob. I first met you in Central Park, and then I met you at the Amish Market. I am a huge fan.
thank you.
I watched you go to France.
Oh,
I watched you go. Sponge Cake has been everywhere. And usually you got 3 with you. Today you only got the 1.
Yeah. I'm
Well-
running some errands today.
Well, I am a huge fan of Sponge
Thank
Cake
you.
and of you. Tell your husband Boogie Bob says hello, okay?
Thank you.
Good to see you. Bye, Sponge Cake.
See you later.
Love you. Is Sponge Cake a boy or a girl?
Oh, a boy.
Yeah, because you know most orange cats are boys. I have Chucky at home. 80% of orange cats are boys.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Sponge Cake. Guys, it's Sponge Cake. Sponge Cake. Rev, can you check for me? I think Sponge Cake has 1 million followers on Instagram. I knew it was Sponge Cake, but they have 3 cats. Usually the husband has all 3 on his back. And Sponge Cake will sit right on her back. They go to Paris, Italy. They've been all over the place. Rev, I've had Sponge Cake on like 3 or 4 times. Can you just go to Instagram and type in Sponge Cake and see how many followers they have? I only stopped her because she was pointing the camera backwards. So she was looking at me, following her down the street, and I didn't want to look like a stalker. 1.2 million. That's a huge number compared to my 4.2 thousand. Sponge Cake. Rev, can you timestamp that one for me, and I'll make a short. I can get literally dozens of views. Dozens of views. Hey guys, the fun is not over. My lawyer said I had to do this in quotes. Fun. He's selling headphones. Look, he's trying to holler at shorties. Guys, this place right here, it's called Spin. And it's like a nightclub. Look how big it is. Downstairs, it's massive. And it's a bunch of ping pong tables now. Spin. Work hard, play harder. Corporate events, social parties, table reservations. Look like she looked like she don't play around. It's a very, very large building. Thank you, Rev. Guys, we're gonna go right there to McDonald's, but I got a special treat for some of you that hung in there. You're getting a bonus, a Boogie Bob bonus, which may or may not be fun. See, as long as I do this in quotations, I can't get in trouble. Also, I'm not following the girl in the brown dress. She just happens to be there. I'm just walking in that direction. I'm not filming her or following her for 11 blocks. I'm just not. It's strictly a coincidence, folks. I want to know what kind of person, no insult to anybody, would wear this. Hi, I'm here to apply for the job. I got my new shirt on. So here it is, folks. Back to the Future. This is the Back to the Future Broadway show. These people are lined up to get inside the Broadway show Back to the Future. And they will go into the store on the way out. They can't go now because the show's getting ready to start. But look at this. It's the Back to the Future store. Everything. Hi there, hon. How are you? You get a big rush after the show, right? As soon as the show's over, you're like, oh shit, here they come. All right.
Just so you know, we have everything they have in there, plus 20 discounts.
This is my favorite store. I come here all the time. Thank you so much. Here's Doc. Here's Doc. Have you seen the show? Do you love it? Oh, great.
Good, how are you?
So this is the, if you're familiar with the show, they have the famous clock tower. He's got to get up to like 88 miles per hour with the flux capacitor. I'll show you one of those in a second. But this is Marty, played by Michael J. Fox. And Marty has the orange vest on. So you're going to see a lot of the orange vest in here. That's a flux capacitor right there. This is what gets them up to speed to go back in time. And you might or might not know this, but Huey Lewis, Gotta Get Back in Time, is my boy from my hometown. Johnny Cola, his saxophone player, went to my high school. Great Scott. That's what Doc would say. By the way, for some of you younger viewers, those are called records. And you would put them on a phonograph. So if you wanted just to buy the CD, just the CD for the cast, 45 snappers. The records are like, the hats are 40. I think the records are like $200. Oh no, 70. My bad, 70. I thought it was a lot more. I don't know why I had 200 in there. You have a lot of shirts. This is the famous DeLorean. That's the car that they drove, and you had to get up to 88 miles per hour. And these are really cool. This is a skateboard. Down by your side. That's Marty McFly and Doc Holliday. The love we have. These are really nice too, guys. You come here, you want to get a souvenir, you're not on a budget, you don't got a lot. These are great. Anybody would love to have one of these. And they are 15, I believe. So very, very nice. And the colors are very nice. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. This is called a boombox. A boombox. So that is the store. Synchronize your watches. There's the flux capacitor. And there's the mile per hour 88. These are the people going in to see the show. Now I've actually taken inside the show a couple times, but not before it starts. I like to go in when it empties out at 10 o'clock, 10:30. When they come out, there's never security stopping you from going in. So I like to go in, show you the stage. You can listen to the band, pick up wallets off the floor. Those are always fun. So right here is something that is on everybody's bucket list when they come to New York. I don't know why. I'm not going to bash it because so many people like it. But right here is Ellen's Stardust Diner. I think they took her name Ellen off. Maybe Ellen passed away. I don't know. By the way, this is the Iridium. The Iridium is a live venue for music. It's this tiny little doorway right here. There's the lady selling tickets. It's a little tiny thing, and then it goes straight downstairs. This is where Les Paul, one of the all-time greatest guitar players who ever lived. I'm looking. Rev, I don't know why I don't keep any of these pictures on my phone anymore. I became very good friends with Les Paul. This is where Les Paul would play every Monday night. So any friends of mine that were, they wouldn't believe it when I said, would you like to meet Les Paul? Les Paul is, in the guitar world, bigger than Elvis Presley. He's one of the greatest legends of all time. So I would tell my friends, you want to meet Les Paul? He's a friend of mine. Oh yeah, sure. Bring him here. Go down. By the way, there's Carmine Appice. He was a drummer for Black Sabbath and a whole bunch of... Anyways, all right. But here's the restaurant I was talking about. This is the Stardust Diner. They dress up like this. They got the little poodles on their skirt like Laverne and Shirley. It's like a car hop. And they sing at your table. And usually... Brother, where's the damn line? I tell my viewers, usually there's a line like
There is a line.
4 hours deep.
It's gonna start forming. Give me a second. It's
all
just
right.
two speaks in the ocean front. No, it's gonna start forming.
I tell my
It's a
guys
little
all the
slow
time, you
today.
come by here, brother, sometimes.
Every single day.
It be raining 4 hours, they still wait. Thank you, man. This is, honestly, in my 30 years, the first time I saw no line at Ellen's. So the line will come here, and it goes all the way down the lot. And they'll stand there for 6, 7 hours. All right. Now we're going to go over and buy some burgers and call it a day. I hope you enjoyed my walk down Times Square. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had fun. Again, I'm not beholden to you to have fun. That's not up to me. The lawyer says I get in trouble when I say, guys, we're going to have a fun time. So that's when they start suing me for false advertisement. But if I say it might be fun, it could possibly maybe be fun, and I do this, then I get off the hook. Nerdy, how are you? Nerdy's in the house. Hi, Alfred. Alfred, thank you so much. Alfred, I have not forgot about you or your neighbor. I promise, bro. I've been having some issues, as I know you know. I will take care of that this week, allegedly, but soon. Hi, Dr. Sammy. RJ, God bless you. Everybody. Gina's in the house. Hi, Gina. Hi, Karina. Where you been, Karina? Mighty Bull's in the house. Boom, boom in the room. All right, what else we got? Rev. I love you, Rev. Phil, my friend, from all the way across the pond. Has the most handsome son you've ever seen in your life. Fafo, how are you? Fafo's been here for the whole... Valerie Woods in the house. I love you, Valerie, but you already know that. I'm just going up the thing. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. I shall pass this way but once. Any good, therefore, that I can do for any human being, or any kindness I can show to a stranger, let me do it now. Let me not defer or neglect it, for I shall pass this way but once. You get one life, guys. You get one opportunity to get it right. Be kind, be loving, be good. Be good and caring. At my funeral, I don't think anyone's going to get up and say Bob was a real jerk to me. They're going to get up and say Bob was kind and nice and always took the time to make sure that my thoughts in my heart were good because of Bob. Thanks for tuning in. I love you all very much. God bless you. Thank you. Good night.